Welcome to the Rome campaign for Vidi Et Impera 1.2.4. In the last part, we defended this region here against a pretty strong Garamanthian attack of an army and two navies. We beat them off. There was a little bit of casualties of this army, and I think we lost a unit from my navy here. And then what we did is we followed it up by taking out what was left of their army with this navy. So this commander's actually piling up quite a few good battles in his own way, but the Garamanthians still have two navies knocking around here. And just to show you guys, it was these missile troops that gave me the biggest headache in this battle, because I was just trying to get to them and they did damage while they were attacking. And what we're doing now is we're going to take Thapsos to deny the Garamanthians access to the sea. And there's one thing I want to show you guys, something I've just noticed. To be honest, I've never noticed this before, but if I come over this trade route, you can see, as I'm attacking, it's actually blocked, which is quite fascinating. Oh, so the Garamanthians actually, the Egyptians like us. Sorry, but we haven't made contact with the Egyptians yet. That's interesting. Didn't realise that. Anyway, what we're going to do is get in against this battle here. They come in. I mean, it should be an easy battle. I mean, again, the missile troops are going to be a bit of a problem in this army, and of course we've got to fight it, so we're just going to get straight in and get going. Rain. Well, I certainly don't want to fight in the rain or the fog. One day I have thought about doing a campaign where whenever I fight a battle, I always take the first condition. But that's certainly not going to be for this one here. You're damaged, so I don't really want you. Oops. I mean, we've got cav superiority. My reinforcements are coming in from over there. What I'm going to do is have the spear units on each side. Actually, let's just redo that. Keep these guys relatively tight. I have the general out on this flank here. What we'll do is we'll have the... Nope, I don't want slingers. What I have is the range of the... Actually, no, we'll have these guys on this side. Yeah, let's reverse this, sorry. I have the slingers on this side here, and we've got these guys. I think what we will do is we'll have you can support the slingers, because they do have one cav unit, or is it two cav units? I can't remember now. I think that's going to be about it, guys. So. I think we're just going to put these guys forward a little bit.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, thank you. I'm just going to get cav down and bring these guys in on this flank here. Then missile troops there. You're going to be the reserve. Oh, we got here medium spear infantry. Maybe I will need to bring. Oh, this cav's coming in pretty quick, so. Bring that army through. What we're going to do is just concentrating over here, so they're not cav. I didn't plan this very well, is it? That is actually closed off. What we'll do is send a couple of you guys over that way. Right, that's their cav.
Yours to command.
I think what we'll do is we'll bring one of you over to support as well. Keep one of you over here, the general. Looks like they've actually got two cav units. That's okay. We'll just bring the archers into the center. And bring these cav units up. Right, you guys switch attention to those.
One of our units
Guys,
used all its
focus
ammunition.
fire.
Ready for orders. Missile infantry.
One of our unit ammunition.
You guys swing the flank around that way. Oops.
We await your command. Principes, ready. Melee infantry ready.
Push these guys
Principes,
forward.
obey. Missile infantry ready.
Guys, focus fire into those.
Sons of Mars. Swords. Yes, Commander. Astarte. Glory to Rome. Equites. Mars aid us.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Time to unleash the cavalry. Push these guys through.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, you've got these guys.
By your command. Sons of Mars. Missiles awaiting targets.
These guys are taking a lot of damage. That's
One
the
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Weapons. Loyal sons of Carthage. Principes. Ready troops. We await your command. Rome is
start to move these on here.
Missile infantry. Principes.
Rushing on those. Cavalry back.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Jupiter gives us strength. Quick march. Awaiting orders. Orders.
Pull the fire in.
Triarii.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Bring these guys up behind.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Whoops. Right, archers.
Orders, my lord.
We're going to bring you over there to drive on them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
As you command.
Get the cav moving in amongst these guys. Keep them
One of our
moving.
units has used all its ammunition.
These guys are breaking. Archers. Over there. You guys there. You guys switch attention to there. Get the cav in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys get in amongst these. Cav. Actually, you get through there. Yep. Guys push into those. Right, well. Equity is after those. This is getting very messy. Time for you guys. Oops. What about these guys? General, you're over here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Time to get the cab, that cab in that side. Right, you guys are getting far too strung out on that side. Why have I got velites in this army?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right. Push on these general here. Archers out. What are you doing? Stuck with those guys. Right, Cav. General that way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. We await your orders.
These guys. You guys that way. Archers. Forward. Missile. You guys fire into there. You withdraw.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Wow, look at this. Ah. Right, guys to go in support. Right, anyone? You guys have taken too much damage. You pull away. Bring the cav in. Just pull back.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, it was always in our favor. Yep. Wow.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, lots of fire into the center. I don't want that general. I want.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, he'll be okay. You're out of ammunition. You pull away. Starty is in. Right, you're winded. You're fresh. There's my other legions. You guys come up here. Have to replace you. You're a bit of waste of time. Equities, quarantines through. Bring the general up.
Principes! Attack! For Rome!
Ready and waiting.
Sons of Mars!
Both my generals are on this side, unfortunately. Guarantees that way. Archers completely focus fire on the backs of those.
General! Ready and waiting! Ready!
Anyone taking too much damage? Nope.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready troops! Equites!
Any battle. So archers
One of our
go
units has
as
used all
far
its
away as
ammunition.
possible. Go as far away as possible. Look at that, hey, look at that, guys. I never noticed that before. That an island off the shore. Oh, whoops, I've lost the. Where are we?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What I want to do is just get in and. I think these guys are completely destroyed. Yep. Just wanted to make sure that they lost 432, which is pretty good considering we were fighting 4,287. I think we've wrecked these guys. A lot of friendly fire though. Look at that. That's terrible. And that gets rid of another Garamanthian army. So we're just going to occupy.
Ready for battle!
We've got some military traditions. Thapsos, what have we got here? Certainly want the port. We don't want. That's a level 3. We can't do anything about it anyway. That's food, public order, wealth, entertainment. We've got plenty of food at the moment. I'm a bit inclined to just hang on to that for the moment. I mean, it's -2 food, but 400 wealth plus 8 public order. This is really well built up, actually. What I want now is for my agent to start coming this way. Because what I'm thinking, guys, is get over here, take this settlement, but probably liberate it more than attack it. And I think what we're going to do is if I give this guy a little bit of experience for the moment. I think you can just stay there for the moment. Advance patrol.
You will march till your feet bleed.
Because what I'd like to do is get down here now, take this settlement, and then liberate it, and then that would give me visibility in this corner for what I'm doing. I think that's all we can do this turn, so we're just going to go for an end turn, guys. Wow. A whole raft of course, oh, some of these are traditions that from the previous part. Certainly would like that. Our general here. Can you get actually like that? And this is a navy, so I'm not too worried about naval traditions, so we're just going to touch a little bit more out on the Empire maintenance there.
We hunger for battle.
And we've got unrelenting force. Yeah, I certainly like that. Here we go for an end turn. Increase in rank, veteran. Rampant piracy. Yep, thank you. What's that actually? Rampant piracy. Pirates have taken control of the oceans. No coastal settlement is safe. Yeah, well. What I need now is to get my army. Now, if we come through here, we're going to take desert attrition. We're going to have to
Ready for battle.
move this way. It's going to take a little while for this army
Make haste, men.
to move this way.
Is that all?
I think what we will do is team up with that army there, but I do have a slight concern up here. We've got the Swaby hanging around, and this. What we're going to do is just move this guy and move him into the settlement for the moment.
This a garrison?
And wow, thought I had better. Oh, we don't have any recruitment capability here. Never mind. What I'm going to do is drop a couple more of those guys in there. Their job is basically to make sure the Swabi behave themselves. I mean, the Swabi like us or hate us.
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
Okay, they don't like
Your
us.
goods? Well, no.
Okay, they don't like us that much. What we'll have to do is, I've got this family which is growing really big at the moment. Are you actually married? You're married. Yeah, life here is getting complicated with the Cornelian family because they're here. You can see I've got almost a branch. These are all the ones from the Cornelian family here. And I'm sure one of these wasn't married. Anyway, we got lots of these, so we're going to send you on a diplomatic mission to the Swabi. If you can, I mean, if you get killed, you get killed. Right, down here. This army's going to have to
At your command.
effectively stay here while
On the
we
move.
stabilize Thapsos. What we're going to do is get a temple in here because we need to get the conversion going now. See, we're expanding with this now. A quick look. Yeah, we don't have the majority at the moment. We've got the better buildings. So that's going to do it there. And we're just going to stay with the food at the moment. And while we build that up.
Yes.
My navy, I've been thinking about this, guys, and what we're going to do is get another one of these
We're going to need a
in
bigger
there.
fleet.
Commander.
What upgrade? Oh, we're upgrading. What am I on about? Yeah. I'm going to upgrade the slingers. We'll probably replace these guys anyway. Actually, let's see. Well, we've got a bit of cash, so
Are you ready to serve
I
Rome?
think we'll get one of those. Actually, two of those, one Hastati. And this army can assist this army and get a bit of glory to come down here. I want you for standing around here. As I say, I don't want to actually capture that. I just want to, well, get a bit of a buffer there because my main interest is I would like to get out and take Corrales and get control of the Middle Ocean here. That's part of where I would like to be. I want to check this army is good.
It is an honor to serve
I
Rome.
do need to build this navy up a little bit, but let's see what we can do. Event messages, household expands, shipwrights report, year in the history, troops recruited. Let's have a quick Skype through our empire. You're not doing that well. Africa, you can stay the way you are. Cis Alpine is doing okay. Bit more time in Numidia. Bit more time, we'll get some more food into Platinum, although we got big surplus at the moment. I think that's due to this now becoming a bit more positive. You've got barracks there. And you've got a barracks here. Okay. I think that's all we can do this turn, guys. Just gonna go for an end turn. With some skills. Wow.
At your command.
Okay. Army recruit rep. I'm not worried about that. I actually like that, actually. I'm just going to take that and get anything else here. Chance of success. Critical success in all actions. Not worried about that because I'm not using you in an actionable role. And that's +2 authority. Yeah, I definitely want that. Here we go. Gonna go for an end turn, guys. Well, this was a riot in the riot at the capital. Well, this one it's always crushed the riot. Research complete. Boiling oil. Increase in rank. Thank you. Let's have a quick check at my politics. These guys are unhappy again. What's up with you? First for power. Government type. Bigot. Yes. You're an isle. You just done a... Oh, you're an admiral. You just done a successful defense, and why aren't you happy? Let's see here. None of these. What we got here? Secure promotion. Okay. Promote you. That should cheer you up a little bit. Just gonna have to keep an eye on these guys. Now we've got an opportunity growing up here. Check of Massilla. What's happened is Carthage has pushed through here and taken that and threatening this settlement here, and they've split Massilla, and it looks like Massilla's been reduced to 2. I think these are minor settlements because that's the province capital that runs all the way through there, and I think the province capital for this is down here. I think it's here, isn't it? It's anyway. So we've got an opportunity here with the. So what I'm thinking, guys, is let's upgrade this. I want to check something here. Yeah, we got the ability to recruit artillery here. I'm not going to build this up just yet. I'm going to be quite happy just to upgrade the armies. And what I'm thinking is that if Massilla actually falls to Carthage, we will send build these armies up and send them through into and take that, and then that will give me a nice big solid defense here, closing off that area there. You on the road. Or you can stay slightly in front. Who are you? You're actually... These 2 generals are generals of my family. We got an opportunity here. Got any of these guys who are politicians? I'll... Yeah, we got a couple of politicians in the Cornelia family, but they're happy. Maybe we'll just develop these guys up a little bit. Yeah, you need the experience, so.
We hunger for battle.
I wouldn't mind is a little bit of cash. I think we'll just drop 1. What's it? Equites in there. Sorry, guys, brain faded a little bit there. Right, we've just finished boiling oil, which has given us a little bit more defense that way. That reduces the banditry in all provinces. I'd like to get back to economic. I think maybe it's time we aimed for this so we can get some tier 3 minor settlements. Not here. That's the tier 4. And that would give us reduced regional. Now this would give us wealth, and then that would give us reduced regional costs. I think I prefer this so that we can take up. That's going to give us wealth, tariff and trading, and that's going to give me +5 food. I mean, what we got here? 8 loyalty. I think I'm going to go with here, guys, because I think the +8 loyalty for all political parties is going to make a difference. It's going to cost me a lot of money, and it's going to be 23 turns, but I think that will be a good solid investment in the future. I've got my other agent here around doing nothing. You get back into that position. There we got a little bit of cash to spend.
Ready for orders.
Don't have any navies or anything as such around here.
It is
You're
an
now
honor
up to
serve
strength.
Rome.
Here we go. What we got here? Oh, I'm very tempted.
Ready
What
for
we're going to do
orders.
is... Oh, the one thing I was going to do, yeah, keep forgotten. We got this ability to recruit some good ships here. But we've also got duplication here with this. What we got here? This gives me light artillery. Why do I get 2 sets of light artillery here? And we get this. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's almost like it's a boarding ship. Let's just compare. Now there is no replacement for this. And this actually gives me light artillery, fire pot. And then it takes me up to this. Gives me quadremes. That's a bireme, that's a trireme. I think what I want to do here, guys, is I want to replace this. Well, we got plenty of food. Shipwright. What's that going to give me? Raiding. Minus 15% piracy penalties. Don't need food. I actually like that, actually. So what we're going to do is convert this to a cash making. Then we can take that up. Just have a check of the public order. Everything's looking good. Let's see if anyone else can build anything else in this area. No. Oh, got this. I was keeping an eye on these guys. They're hanging around.
Ready for orders. Commander.
I think what we're going to do is, yeah, you're 225. And what I'm going to do is recruit another one of these because the numbers add up and that deters the AI from attacking. Because we got a full 20 stack here, then we got this. We'd have this 9 stack here. Just drop another one as well. Because these are 225, the AI, when it does its calculation, looks at this and thinks this is a big powerful army and they don't want to tangle with me. I mean, I could swap the armies round actually, but I think we can bluff over here for the moment because I don't really want to get into a battle. We actually get a response from the political intrigue here. Position is returned accompanied by a clever tactician. Your armies will march further for a while. Oh, that's useful. I think that's all we can do this turn, so we're just going to go for another end turn. And we've got another. I think we're let's improve this guy. He's leveled up. And you're not doing much at the moment. Let's see what we can get in here. Cultural conversion, public order. -4 upkeep. This is a full stack army. That could be useful. And I think because you're a bit bogged down for the moment, we're going to go with research rate and that for the moment. And then once we start to expand west again, he can come into force. So we go for an end turn. Okay, hidden agent exposed. Child is born. Well, we've now gotten the Mauryan military reforms. Hope they enjoy it. A nice increase in rank. Right in the capital, we got +5 loyalty for 5 turns. Instruction reports, yeah. Right, the Garamanthians have sent this army towards us. Yeah, I don't think it's a real contest. I think just to back up though, we'll bring this navy down here while Thapsos is a real bit rebuilding. We've got population surplus in Italia. I'm going to pop that, and we're going to go here because we're going to get a library there. Get our empire maintenance down. Just have a quick look at what the empire maintenance is. We're up to 30%, so we do need to work a little bit harder on the empire maintenance. And, right, how far can you move? You're probably the weakest of the armies, so move forward on the road here.
The way is blocked. Commander,
Actually,
at once.
we pull back
Is that all?
just in case these Yozos decide to go for there.
Ready for orders.
We can push forward
Ready for further orders.
there. This has only got a garrison of 14.
Atios, swift and silent.
Just
A
move back
shadow.
that way.
Shadows.
I mean, this can defend, but at the same time, I think I only really need one army to take this lot out. Famous last words. Structure report in here. Platinum's doing okay. Midia's doing really well. This Alpine. And I've really got to start saving up some money for this area here. I mean, I could take that up. It will cost me 4 food. And it looks like the Swabies have taken the bluff, so
Your next command.
you can just stand outside here for the moment. I won't put you in patrol. I mean, I could put this army into patrol and make a bit more cash.
Commander. Faster, damn you
Just gonna
all!
keep my ink up a little bit. I think I'm just going to hang on to the money, guys. So go for a end turn.
Ever in service to Rome.
Got here. Yeah, we're certainly going to go with the Empire maintenance there. And my agent over here, I put her down. Yeah, well. Yeah, I think we'll take the assassinate just in case we need it. There we go. Gonna go from there. Assertion, yeah, well, that's to be expected because we are here.
Ready for battle.
Oh, great.
March.
You
Ready for orders.
creep back to about here,
On the move.
and
Is that all?
actually you just get that side.
At once. Your next command.
Yeah, he can't reach this turn, so we should be able to swing in there. Character personality report. Politician is a sociopath, aged. Unhappy population in Africa. Well, I suppose they will be unhappy seeing we've just taken this settlement here. And now we've got a bit of an opportunity up here. We've got the navy's hanging around. What I'm going to do is, I think it's time to
We hunger for battle.
move our faction leader up to about here.
On the move. Ready for further orders.
And what we'll probably do is swap these two armies around. We got a little bit of cash to spend. Let's see what we can get out of here. We could take that up, but I don't. Rome Latin doesn't have a big order problem at the moment. Yeah, okay. Africa, good. I just like this at the moment because if I change to that, something else, I'm going to lose the money. I'm going to be quite happy. That's going to cost me 4 food and it's going to give me better public order. And the garrison here is, we got 7 town guard. Italian slingers. That's going to give me more research and a bit more money. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this, guys. We've got plenty of food and the extra public order and money. Garrison would be quite useful. I know I've got the max garrison, but it's a weak garrison because we've only got Italian guard. So I think adding these guys, I think the way the mechanism works is that what happens is that you get the best units in there. So we may get an extra swordsman in there, and it will give me a bit more public order to operate in this area. I think that will work. And you're happily down here.
Fleet reporting.
And don't really want to spend any more money just at the moment. What I want to do is get in here and cream these guys so they go for another end turn. An agent, child is born, Instruction reports. Right, we got excavated ground here. I want to get this done. Because we want the maximum cultural conversion here. Looks like it's the Sacred Grove, so I'll put that in there. And just to finish this part off, this should be a relatively straightforward battle. Of course, we're going to have to fight it. Right, they've committed suicide because they've come out onto the battlefield with no cav. We can use the front line to hold them, the missile troops to tear them up, and the cav to destroy them. So nice and dry. And wow, we've got a completely open battlefield as well. Okay. This is looking good. What we're going to do is... Oh, I've got this guy here. Just going to have this front line here. Velites. You just stand in front and get killed. I'm just going to have to get rid of that guy. Archers on each flank as usual. As I say, we've got cav superiority, so what we'll have is the general on that flank and the lighter missile troops on this flank. And what we're going to do is just move forward. Use the cav to do the spotting. They've got to be about here. It's completely flat terrain, so. And I've got to remember to replace these guys. I know a lot of players love the Velites, and they do have their uses, but to be honest, they don't really fit in my army builds. I find them. I mean, they're okay, but I much prefer the stronger ranged units. Oh, no. What we're going to do is just moving these guys forward. The cav out on each side. And they've got loads of these guys. I think these are just javelin troops. I'm just going to keep the archers out on each flank like that. And we'll just keep moving forward. And they've got a wider front line than us, which is a little bit of an issue. Maybe I can pull the front line a little bit wider.
Quick march!
Archers!
Numidian cavalry!
Midian cavalry.
You have orders, sir.
Scutari!
Let's speed up a little bit. Keep moving these guys forward. Let's split the cab into 2 separate units. We're probably going to need you guys on the charge rather than the missile capability. Okay. Let's move a little bit closer. What's their range? Okay. It's going to slow up.
Scutari! Loose!
We are at your command.
Loose! Ready!
King Antonius!
We await your orders! Missile cavalry!
Right, bring the cav in
Equitage!
on the flanks.
Orders, my lord!
You guys ignore those on the outside.
Numidians! Scutari!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys drive onto those front.
Equitage!
Just by 8.
Archers! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Front line, advance, push on them. Pull away.
Await your orders! Scutari!
Skirmish away.
My lord! Warriors ready! Roma invicta!
Shieldman.
Archers!
You guys hit those.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Time for you guys to put the pressure on. These guys are breaking. You guys keep whacking them. You guys shift the emphasis onto these. You guys come onto the flanks here. Actually, you shift onto those. General onto these. Archers around that way. Equites back into the center.
General! Into flying wedge formation!
Wedge.
General!
Form up. Light cav. Actually, I think we finished with you guys. And you go away.
Our general is under attack.
You can fire off.
Orders, my lord!
Right, light cav. Break away. Right, these guys are
One of our
dying.
units has used all its ammunition.
General, pull away.
Understood!
another charge.
At your command. Rebuild infantry.
Numidian cavalry.
Scutari. Velites.
Yeah, good old
Turning in our favor.
Veletes.
By your command.
If you die, I couldn't care less.
Sons of Mars. To engage.
Loyal sons of Carthage.
General. To charge.
Numidian
Right,
cavalry.
let's get charges in across all the fronts. These guys are broken. They still survived. Never mind. Right, this is their last unit. Gone. That should be it. In battle. Yeah, we lost 133. Probably most of those from the Veletes. And the friendly fire wasn't too bad that time. And what we're going to do is liberate, simply because this province or region would be more trouble than it's worth. And what we're going to do, who are you? The Tidamensi, wherever you are. Oh, go this way. And we're certainly going to
Greetings, my friend. Greetings.
trade agreement
I
with
tingle
you.
with anticipation of your
Nice big.
noble and worthy words.
We can go for the full 3,000. Yep.
I agree and admire.
We got a
your
trade agreement,
sense
military
and clear
alliance, yes.
thinking.
And next thing,
The
Experiment,
door
yeah.
is open to you.
Yep.
But if you wish to go beyond the courtyard within, speak. I bring word that my lord looks to end the war. He will not look to
Okay,
end it
we'll
another
take-
day.
we were go for 2,000. Yep.
Your offer is
At your command.
Hopefully that Garamanthian army that was lurking there will push off. I want
How may I serve?
a job for you now, although
I
is to
serve
go and
Rome.
check out LPQY.
There is more I could
Yep.
do. How can I? Moving
Because we've that. See, this is what I was saying, guys. Is by having these allies here, I got some really good visibility here. Got a nice big wad of cash to spend. So we're just going to. And I think in the next part, what we'll do is we'll bring this army back, refurbish it. It can come through here, and I think maybe it's time to take Sigia and start thinking about getting to Tingris. Although these are two naval ports, maybe we need to think a little bit about that's winter here, isn't it? You're not going to be able to move very far, are you? Well, you can. You're not going to get to the zone, or just on the edge of the zone of control. I think for the moment we're just going to wait, and we're just going to recruit. We've got 2 slingers. Artillery. Very tempted with the artillery, but maybe we just need this as an assault army. We've got 4 front line. I think what we're going to do is get 3 Histati in here. I mean, this is not going to be my major assault legion, though this is Legio 3. The main job of this army is going to be to defend here and prepare for an opportunist attack this direction. Let's just have a little bit of check through. What's this Alpine? Libya, Italia, Africa. Now I don't want to invest any more money in Nuria. Actually, let's cancel one of those is starting.
We hunger for
Well,
battle.
I don't want to run my cash surplus too much. I think I'd rather invest that one of these into
Yes.
New recruit here. Yep, we're inside of
We need good, strong men.
I don't think this army, this navy needs artillery just at the moment. What I want is just to build this navy up so that if we push this way, you can find something. I think maybe what I need to do is get my agent through here just to see how things are going to go. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. We've now made a little bit of progress, and the question now is to decide where we're going to go next. My real target would love to be these islands here, but with all these Carthaginian navies knocking around, they're going to be very difficult to defend. So my instinct is maybe to come down here, because what's it? Carthage has got 2 settlements here. So maybe it's time to push down. Maybe push out this way a little bit, secure this port, drive Carthage out of this area, and then that would give me control of this water, this sea zone here. Maybe that's the way forward, guys. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.